Hey guys, it's yo Heinrich back here with another Valhalla Productions video. We're going to be playing some more surviving Terrafirmacraft. So, as you can see, I have tools now. Ha 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 ha. I do have javelins, I do have a pickaxe, prospector's pick, and a tin axe. I'm going to show you guys, however, how to make a chisel. So what we're going to need is some markings and paper, of course, and it's just going to be a straight line right down the middle. Oh, we got these. We're just going to grab this, open that up, take that prospector's plans out, put the chisel plan in, and well, we got to wait for our zinc here to cool down. In the meantime, I'm going to put one in there just in case. There we go, we're going to put that in there. We're going to really quickly work it. There we go. Now that that's in there, put the chisel in there. And so hit is the last thing, but draw is before that. So we're going to want to upset it about 3 times, then draw, light hit, light hit. Bam, we got ourselves a zinc chisel. Now you may be asking yourself, what cool things can I do with a chisel? Well, I'm about to show you. Awesome thing number 1 is, we'll get out of here. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh no. You know, I really hate this. I really hate when my controls don't work and it resets. Javelin stack now, guys. Woo! And I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna grab my javelins again. Haha! Cannot defeat me. As you can see, I have tons of charcoal here. That's because I'm gonna show you guys a very what in the world. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Did not even see you. Okay, there we go. I'm just getting hate creepers and sneaking up and everything else that they do that's annoying. Blowing stuff up. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this stuff away now, because I'm not gonna need it. And let's stack our javelins again. I gotta... Ah, good. I do have room for that kind of stuff. Any room for any of this? Any at all? No, nothing. Shoot. Oh well. So, I'm going to show you guys. Yes, I have gathered lots of wood. So, because this stuff stacks now to 16, we're just going to keep grabbing a bunch of it until we get a good enough number. I am going to make you guys a charcoal pit here, that way you guys can see how it's done. So I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to just lay the foundation for it. So it's going to look something like this. This is just your basic one, however, mind you. So don't have to go all super crazy on it. This is just your first layer. Okay, so, you know, just fill her up as best as you can, and we'll get a ton of charcoal out of it, which is numero uno importante thing out there. And since we can... Oh, son of a gun. I hate doing that, but it happens all the time. Alright, so now we got this. Just make sure that when you click on these that you're not actually having a stack of wood in your inventory, or else, yeah. Okay, so this layer's done. So, at least I hope it is. Yes, it is. So, okay, so we filled all these up. Now we're just going to do this right here. Place these like here. Now, you can make it bigger or smaller. Basically, think you're making a giant Aztec pyramid. There you go. And when you guys are done, you're going to light a fire in here and do that sort of thing. So, we're not, like I said, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to fill this guy up. And we're going to work on part 2 of this tutorial, which is awesome things that you can do with a chisel. And if any of you guys have ever played Technic before, or Tekkit, you will be happy because of some of the features that are given because of it. Mainly the fact that you get micro blocks in a sense. Not all of the blocks can be micro blocks, but then again, we can't have all the tea in China now, can we? So I think we'll have just enough to do this right and to actually have a full set. Which if we do, awesome. If we don't, it's not going to kill you. I would definitely recommend towards actually doing it. But first, I'm going to show you guys really quick how you can get bricks. So we need to run inside and grab some of the rocks that I have set up. Actually, I'm going to knock this guy, put it in my inventory, and do the same with this. That way I don't have these weird blocks hanging out. All sorts of fun stuff. I want to take some of this gabbro here. So we're going to take this gabbro, we're going to put it in our inventory, and we're going to put our zinc right there. And we're going to get gabbro bricks. Why bricks are very small? Well, okay, very small makes more sense than being tiny. We're going to grab some more gabbro just because, and make some more. So there we go. As you can remember, that goes up to 32. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to use brick as my foundation. This is because I want it to be a more permanent thing. And that way I don't really have to worry about much afterwards. So, and since I have a pick, we're all good. No worries. So let's go grab our pickaxe out. Get this stuff in. There we go. And we're just going to lay it across as well. Now what I like to do is I like to leave this right here, because if I don't, I know I'm going to regret it, because there's no way I'm going to be able to jump down there, light that sucker, and then GT the heck out of there. So we're going to save these logs in our hand for later. I'm going to show you some of the really cool things that you can do with your chisel. So I want to grab some more willow. I'm going to put it in here. We're going to light another thing of zinc. We're going to make a... Let's see here. What are we going to make? Oh, I know. We're going to make a hammer. Very important that we have a hammer that we can actually use. So there. Just put the paper in there and voila, hammerhead. Let that sucker get hot. I just noticed we don't have a bellows, so we're gonna make one because I like having a bellows on my fires just in case. It never hurts to have one. So while that's going, we're going to come out here. I'm going to get this sucker going. So let's go ahead and drop these 3 in there. Take this out now. Light it. Okay. So now we have... Okay. Oh, whoops. It looks like I missed one. That's okay. We're going to do that, and we're going to quickly cover it up. We don't need to worry about covering it, you guys, because you know what? Another awesome thing about this update is that there's now a new coal block, or charcoal block. So when we're digging, well, not digging, but when we're we can actually walk about and not worry about losing all of our charcoal. So I'm going to light this thing up really quick. Just put it here and here and here. La da 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 da. And what we'll do is when this is done, we're actually going to put a glass block here, 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 and here. That way we can just walk around whenever we feel like it and take a look on it. It's getting dark, so we're going to get back inside. Going to... Oh, shoot. I forgot that that was in there. Going to go to sleep. Don't worry. It won't act as if, you know, we were actually asleep that time. It would be nice for the charcoal, not so much for your zinc, because at bright red, zinc can evaporate and disappear. So there are some metals out there that if you don't watch them, it's gonna be hurtful when you try and get them. I would recommend never putting zinc into a bloomery, just because even once you take it out, it might be brilliant white. And if it's brilliant white, we're going to be so screwed because it's going to have an entire chance to evaporate and just disappear from our inventory all the time while it's cooling down in our inventory. Not good stuff. So, okay, now it's very hot liquid. We're going to put it in here now because I don't have to worry about it. Upset twice, like I say, and light hit 3 times. But a big... Uh-oh. That's no good. Oh, man, we are... Man, talk about a really crummy time to run out of a tool. So, really quickly, we're going to make our stone hammer. I realize I could do this with a regular hammer, guys, but no thank you. So, let's go ahead, put that there. And get this guy back down there. And let's hurry about it, because that guy will not be good for much longer. So let's put that in there. Okay, so it needs to... Ah, and it's done. So we got to put it back on the fire. Wait for it to get very hot again. Oh man, I hate it when it does that. Just hate it. Takes forever and a half to get it back up. It seems, at least. Don't worry, guys. Our next episodes, I got so much stuff planned, and I know I've been gone. I'm just going to be knocking out episodes these next couple days, so check back often. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Okay, so let's put not a stick. Let's... Oh, come on. And not hot enough still. I must have done something wrong somewhere. I think it's very hot. 2, maybe, is when it gets close to the melting point. I don't know, I want to put that right there just in case. Because if I don't have that there and it drops, screwed. Absolutely screwed. I also found an exploit, not a very good one. It's kind of game breaking, so I'm not going to reveal it to you guys, because what's the point of a game breaking thing? I will, however, post a bug report on the forums, that way Biox can get a look at it and fix it if he hasn't already. There we go. So we're going to shrink. Okay, so we're going to draw. shrink, draw, shrink, oops, draw, shrink, draw, shrink. Basically gonna keep doing that. And punch, boom. Not a very good zinc hammerhead, but better than nothing. So, alright, so now that we got this, we're gonna walk outside here. Son of a gun. And we're gonna make some stairs. Now, how am I gonna make stairs, you might ask? Well, simple. I'm going to bring out my zinc chisel. Now, I have my hotkey pressed for B. Oh, look, grass just grew. And of course, hotkey got changed. Usually it's M. I switch it to B because currently something, I don't know, Optifine, maybe Smart Moving or Raise Minimap, something is going on. So it says creating stairs. I'm going to right click it here and here, and voila, I now have stairs. Now, the way that I got that is I have a hammer and a chisel in my inventory. If you don't have a hammer and a chisel, you're pretty much wasting your time. So another cool little thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to press B, and it's going to say creating slabs. It's not actually going to give me slabs, but if I right click... Okay, so another bug. Biox, if you are ever watching. Yes, apparently my texture goes away when I use my chisel. Okay, there it goes. Now it's back. Alright, so as you can see, every time I hit a certain area of it, it will knock itself down. So if I keep doing it like this, and knock it down once more like that, and there, and there, and there, I get a neat little looking thing. So, of course, a discerning eye. Okie dokie. Alrighty. And I think that's 1 and a 2. And a 1 and a 2. So let's knock that both back. Another one, and as you can see, now I have these neat little decorations. And I can do that again here and here, and do basically the exact same thing. And that's what I will do. I'll knock it back 3 this way, and knock it back 3 that way. And there I go. I have myself a little fence. Now, I realize that they're going to... Will you not? What in the world? There we go. Jeez Louise. Some guys just can't take no for an answer. So, if I do it like that, there you go. There you go, that's right. And yes, I can smart move over this and stuff. But, there we go. So there's that. Let's go ahead and check on our stuff here. What I'm going to do is really quickly, I'm going to knock this guy out. And it's done. Awesome. So we're going to get in here. I'm going to need a shovel for this. I would suggest making several wooden shovel or stone shovels. Or a metal shovel if you got the ingots. I have an ingot to make a metal shovel. At this point, not going to waste it just because I have a shovel right now. And, yep, there we go. So I'm basically just going to keep going until the shovel breaks, and then I'll make myself a metal one. Because might as well, you know, actually waste this one than not use it and then have to use a brand new shovel to break it. There we go. Alright, so that's it for now. As you can see, it fills in this area. Okay. There we go. And you have to clear it out. So there it is. As you can see, just from that much right there that I got 36 charcoal. Awesome stuff. So I'm going to take this gabbro that I have right here, and I'm going to use my chisel to make another brick. We're going to go to our thing right here, and we're going to turn it into a bloomery. Yay, bloomery! And I'm going to need a bunch of these rocks for what I'm about to do next. So I'm going to basically put a little extension back here. Nothing too fancy. Just a nice, small, little blacksmith area. So I'm just gonna take this guy right here and go about like this. Now you might be curious as to why old Heinrich is doing this. Did that. That's because that's going to be where we're going to place our forge. And I'm going to show you guys how to make that today as well. Now this one will be different from our other places. It will actually be made mainly of stone. Just because I have never had a wooden forge, and I would strongly suggest to not even entertain that idea. So we're going to then go take our chisel, make a bunch of brick. Whoops. Pick that guy back up. And if we do it like that, there we go. What we're going to do is we're going to drop 9 pieces of this. So there's, wait, how much did I have? 35. So I should have 26 by the time I'm done. We're going to right click that forge, and this, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's going to take some time, so make sure you have plenty. There we go. So we got our fire starter. Yay! And it gives us, check this out, 5 slots in which to do stuff. How awesome is that? Yeah, it's gonna be so much easier to cook stuff now. It's gonna be so much easier to smelt stuff. I mean, come on, being able to cook 5 stuff at a time is pretty darn good. And when you think about you're using that with smelting, and the thing is, if you put more, you see these slots down here, this is for your charcoal. So you say you put your charcoal in here, it's going to go in there. However, you cannot cook, you cannot smelt stuff in there, which is why I'm bringing out item number 2, which is going to be our, if it will let me place it, why you no place? Break that. Gonna run in here and grab some more. As you can see, I have a lot of rhyolite. There we go. Darn it, why does it always break? Hate that sometimes. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just had in-laws pop up at the door. So, as you can see, I've made a forge, and I've made some improvements. I have finished building the castle, or not the castle, but the forge. Oh. And what you're going to do is basically going to make chimneys for both. Now, chimney here is for the bloomery, but we haven't placed it yet. But there's the forge, as you can see. Something that you guys want to do is you want to make some trapdoors, put them there, and that will protect them from the rain, and it's still considered an open air source block because they need the open air. So there's that. Let's pop open the doors here, and let's take our bloomery here, and we're just going to place it right there. Ta-da! And as you can see, there's nothing in there, but let's say, of course, it's not working properly again, so let's go grab these. I'm actually going to shove these, a bunch of these in here, because that is very important. Throw that there. We're going to put this guy in here. So that's what you want to do. You want to put your ceramic mold in there. Then you're going to take whatever ore you got. Hop up here. You're gonna, well, that didn't work. And toss it in there. And as you can see, there's something right there. I'm gonna toss the rest of these in there. As you can see, it gets higher. And then I'm gonna throw some coal in there. Or some charcoal. Now remember, this can only take charcoal. So you're going to have to keep making charcoal no matter what. So that is that. So as that thing is getting hot, I'm going to go back over here, check on this. This guy's going pretty good. Gonna try and heat this buddy up some more. Remember, just right click on your bloomery and it, or on your, not your bloomery, but your bellows, and it should heat it up quicker. So as you can see, just tossing this stuff in here. See, we're up to yellow, so it is possible. Got all that ore in there. I hope that's not, yeah, that's not all of it, because I still have the rest of that stuff down in there. Ouch. So we got 40.5 coal to 40.5 ore. I'm going to use this to get the temperature up. That way when it pops out, we'll have a surprisingly hot ingot, and it should do it faster too. Let's check here. Put some more stuff in there. Check back on that. Okie dokie. Come on now. So, you gotta wait for that, unfortunately, and if we come over here, look, some of my crops have started growing. Isn't that nice? I'm just being supposedly excited. I will be making a shovel. Aha, see? There you go. And it comes out brilliant white. So that's why you don't want to put in something as important as gosh darn it, as zinc in there, or anything that has a melting, like a disappearing point. As you can see here, I have been digging around quite a bit, and I happen to have found what appears to be extremely large sample of cassiterite. Well, not an extremely large, but a large sample. So I'm just going to keep digging ahead here. Hopefully we'll find it. Like I said, guys, just make sure that when you get a whole bunch of ores up at the surface, you just mark that area, and there should be a vein nearby. And lo and behold, guys, we have a cassiterite vein, which is awesome. Found nothing of interest. Now we're up to a very large sample. Oh my. So I'm going to keep digging this out, guys. I will see you next episode, and hopefully we will be ready to go.